All right, we're here, and it is day 3 of Crushing the Valley. And listen, we had an entertaining night last night, a busy one, that is for sure. And then also, uh, we got a busy day today. I know it's Sunday. It's got a lot of great football action going on, but we got some great in the Valley as well. So 5-star is going to take on Prolific Green here. Prolific Green with a good showing yesterday, and I know you're familiar with some of these kids. Tell us all about them, Ray.
Yeah, so with Prolific Green, we have a lot of really good players that are essentially, working their way up to the Prolific team. A player I'm going to highlight for the game today, he's only been here for about a month now, I believe, is Alisson Ducore. I've only seen a little bit of him, but he's a really good 6'10" center, and I think 5-Star Academy is going to have a little problem with him on the inside. And then another guy to look out for is going to be Blake Pye. Blake can hit 3-pointers from almost anywhere on the court. He's a sharpshooter, 2026 prospect, and he's someone who I think is going to help the Prolific regular team next season for sure.
Is this 24? Is this okay. So, this is your bill? But it ain't going.
Wait, their shot clock is only 24 seconds long.
So this is your 14. If they say it's 14, it's 14. Okay, and then if they say go by 24, you go by 24. So you reset it every time it hits. Ball hits the ground, set it up for it. If it goes out of bounds, what you should tell you to reset it from keep it at where it is. Okay, so this actually is what they're doing. No, you don't do that over here. Set to 14. He'll start when that clock starts. Okay, you just have to worry about the back and forth.
Good morning. Long time no see. Yes.
All right, so we're waiting to get this game going here. And, well, again, a matchup between 5-Star Academy and Prolific Green.
You better get changed right there.
So Prolific Green will be the we're going to have the introduction of starters here. We're going to send it over to the PA
Your shot clock or your shot clock? Your game?
for the introduction of our starting lineup.
Yeah, no,
Are you doing starters? No?
Welcome to the Crushing Valley Basketball Showcase, presented to you by Contra Costa Men's Basketball and Contra Costa College Athletics. Today is day 3, game 13 of 17. We have the visiting team, Prolific Prep Green, playing the home team, Prolific Prep Green's out of Napa, California, playing the home team, 5-Star Academy out of Southern California. Let's go.
Let's go, Joe. Let's go. Bring it out. Let's go.
Unless it's above 14, then you keep it where it's at.
Just keep it.
All right, so we're set and ready to go. We got 4 9-minute quarters for you, 24-second shot clock, 6 personal fouls before disqualification here in this one. And Prolific Green wins the opening tip. Pull up from the nail, that rattles in and out, and here comes 5-Star.
Braden Worth is definitely another player to look out for. Number 0 on Prolific Green.
Van Horn Jr. spinning in the lane, a little up and under action, and that won't go as both teams just trying to get settled in here to this one.
You had a chance to see Van Horn play a lot this weekend. I actually really like his game a lot.
Little change of pace there. Good bucket. A lot. Mulo on that one. Little pin down action. That won't go. Alisson, the rebound. He's been impressive over the past month or so that I've seen him play.
Absolutely. He's been a great addition for Prolific Prep, and he's going to definitely get some really good, valuable minutes on Prolific Green.
Pull from three. Yes.
Sharpshooter, just like I said. Blake's a great shooter.
So Prolific Green with a quick early start, 5-0 our score.
Rebound by Alessandro Ducote.
Transition here for Prolific Green. Alisson gonna try for three, just off the rim there.
Obviously, that three-pointer is not something he's going to do every game, but that's something that eventually Prolific wants to refine and make a part of his game for sure. You have a big who can shoot a three, it's extremely valuable.
Jump inside, this is where he's more comfortable. And just off there, it's going to be a load to handle for 5-Star Academy.
Go play!
Shot too strong there as the rebound. I don't have a number 5. I got 2 number 4s. We'll figure out who number 5 is here in just a few.
Jadon Nasser, I believe. Jadon Nasser.
Nasser with that last rebound. And the crew, slow it down. Just got dropped off the goods.
Line 2. Hey, Brain, Theo. If he attacks the two-man side, you gotta rotate. Line 2.
Hey, where is she? Out there? Okay.
2-on-1. Lob finish there. Good bucket.
By number 8, Jason Van Horn Jr.
Coach's son with the shot there.
Go play!
Number 5, Jaden Czar.
3 coming back the other way. 8-2 our score.
So that was number 0, Braden Worth. He's another good player who's been with the Prolific program now for about, I'd say, 2 or 3 years. It looks like Chidara Ukachukwu is going to be checking in for Prolific Prep, as is number 44, Josiah Ochoa McBride.
Number 14, Blake Pine. Number 12, Cyril Mulot.
Oh, dig on the post there. And here comes 5-Star, Dave.
Imagine if he did that behind the back and it went into the basket.
That's right. Driving kick. And the lid's still on the basket here for 5-Star. Jump stop, good defense though.
Yeah, real good defense by 5-Star there.
Man, they just cannot get one to go here early in this one. But that's the key, it's still early. Basketball's game of runs, it's work. Gets it across for Prolific Green.
Look up!
Alisson.
Three-pointer.
And That's Van Horn Jr.
Yeah, Van Horn with another three-pointer. He's just been lighting it up this weekend.
8-5 our score. That shot too strong, and Allison going to get called for the push-off.
Foul number 35, Allison Ducourte.
Adrian Marcus is going to be checking in here for 5-Star Academy. He's another player who looked really good the last couple of days here.
Driving kick, pull. That won't go. 2-on-1. Oh, one more back. Waited too long there.
Pass is good. By number 5,
Nassar. That last bucket. 8-7 our score.
Good screen there by Ducourte.
Both from 3, that's a no-go. Good look for 3, short. Worth gets it across here for the crew.
Denver. Set it.
Patience here. Shot clock at 2.
Oh, that's the buzzer for Theo Jurgis.
Jurgis with a little bit of swag to him. Now, I was noticing yesterday too, talking with Coach Van Horn for 5-Star. This
Not anywhere close to the iPad. Hey, if you guys are going to sub, go to the middle. Make sure you go to the X. Subs, go.
I was talking to Coach Van Horn, and this weekend when they got here, they don't normally play with a shot clock. I wonder how they were going to do with the game sped up a little bit and huffing and puffing a little bit.
Yeah, it's still early in the morning, very similar to yesterday's early game where it took the teams a little while to get it going. But I think as the game goes on, I think it's going to get a little bit more active than it's been. So checking into the game for Prolific Prep Green is going to be number 33, Bodie Lyman, and number 21, Joshua Henderson.
So 2 of 2 at the line there, 11-9 our score.
Go.
Looking for a high-low look there. It's good denial defensively. Shot clock at 5. It's going to be a turnover. Here comes 5-Star Academy. And too strong, but the putback dunk is good.
Nice putback by Marcus there.
6-7 forward. Running the floor well there.
Josiah, back. Get back.
Hey, flat. Inside. 2, go across.
And loses the handle there.
Nice pass, nice outlet by Lyman. Oh, can't finish the layup.
Hey, buddy. 10 seconds.
9.
8, 7. Back.
Numbers here. And big throw down.
Basket is good by number
Nice
22,
dunk, Jedediah Wilfred.
Empty. Josh. Empty.
5-Star leads here by 2.
Go, T.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
4. Good, Bodie.
And with just under 3 seconds to go, it'll be Five Stars basketball.
They're gonna roll.
And they let him roll it. It's the problem right there. 13-11 our score after one. We'll be back. This is the Cross Session.
Grade 11.
I feel like the Van Horn kid plays somewhere. Yep. Change pace and a throw down there. What a blockbuster. I mean, for the runway, he cleared the A gap. That one, oh goodness. Throw down, and they're going to play well. And the intensity, woo.
He's just teasing us, isn't he? Teasing us.
What more do you want? Are you not entertained, folks? Throws it down. Way up there. Oh, man. I love the basketball. That is good basketball.
Yeah. Unnecessary.
I
13-11 our score as we get into the second quarter of things here. Into the front court. Post entry. Left hand, good.
Wilfred again. He's looking. Their height right now is really coming into play and really working for Five Star Academy. Wilfred, Nasser.
Gotta be shot ready in that corner there.
Absolutely.
On that hammer pass.
2.
And shot clock violation. Good defense there for Five Star.
Looks like Corey Geeson Jr. is going to check into the game and get his first action.
Foul number 24, Shadera Jr.
She picks up that last foul. Good jump to the ball there.
Deal.
Hey, good layup.
Basket is good.
Corey Geeson.
Geeson Jr.
Good kid, man. Corey is such a good kid.
Yeah, he's a good player. Definitely someone that plays hard for this prolific green team.
Pull from three, yes. Knocked down there.
Jaden Nassar.
Nassar with the three-point shot there.
Nassar has.
They're not going to be able to get in. There's an iPad. Go to the middle. Go to the X. Go to the X. Go Corey!
7 left on the shot clock as it looks like more subs for prolific prep green. Number 35, Alisson Ducore, and number 20, Zion Unars are going to both check into the game.
Vert, 7 seconds. 7 seconds.
$18-13 our score.
Substitute the game number 0, Q1 Long.
Shot clock at 10. Another pull from 3. That comes up short, but the putback is good.
Marcus with the putback on that ball, air ball. So nice play there by 5-Star Academy. They've stretched this one out a little bit, 20-13 now.
Get back, get back.
Drive and comes up short. Missed opportunity, but good hustle play. The stick back there by Ross.
Go, 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 go!
The block there.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go up stronger there. One hand isn't going to work when you're going at 2 guys like that.
Good work, Alexander. Hey. Sorry, get back! Get back!
Marcus again.
Go. Back.
Drive and lob there.
Get back.
24-13. Long. Man.
Allison fouled him there.
Yeah, 1 second to go on the shot clock, too.
Going to the line for 5-Star Academy, shooting 2 free throws, is number 5, Jaden Nassar. First free throws. Substitute in the game for 5-Star Academy.
So we get a few subs into the game here. And one more free throw on the way.
It's like Braden Worth, Arlon Marshaliev, and Theo Georgis are all going to be checking into the game for Prolific here.
2-2. And this lead continues to increase here for 5-Star Academy. It was a good start by the crew initially, but
that was a nice play by Braden Worth. Now, he went there with one hand, but he had an open lane there. That was the difference between that one and the last one for sure.
Yeah, Prolific Green and try to chip away that 5-Star lead over the next 4.5, but this kid right here is
Nasser. He's having a game for himself, which is good for him.
He's got 11.
Wow, nice start.
That may be off his leg. Yep, it's going back to the crew.
Prolific ball. We got a replay here. Nice little layup there by Nasser to get his 11th point of the, not 10th and 11th point of the game.
Good defense, on the ball defense there.
Attack. 6, 5, 4.
Looks like he stepped on the
Yeah,
line.
ran out of real estate there.
Rattles in and out there.
Of Corey Geeson, he turned that into a fast break. It was 2-on-2. He hustled to be 5-star down the court to make it a 3-on-2 situation. He benefits from it.
Absolutely.
What a good bucket there.
I like his game. I think there are definitely some colleges out there that could use a Corey Geeson Jr. for sure.
Look inside. Be patient and just back out.
Oh, nice find there by
good block.
Braden Worth, and a great block, yes, absolutely. And so it looks like Bodie Lyman and Josiah Ochoa McBride are going to be checking back into the game for Prolific.
Substitute in the game, number 33, Bodie Lyman. Also substitute in the game, number 44, Josiah Ochoa McBride.
Hey, Stanford. Got 12 seconds. We're good. Bodie, take it out.
Not sure. Shot clock should have reset after that block. It was at 7.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he said.
All right, we got a timeout. We'll be back. This is the grind session.
Seconds on the shot clock.
So we're set, ready to roll here. Little floppy action there as now back up top. Worth giving it up. That may have been partially blocked, and it's going to be a shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation. Substitute in the game.
Looks like Chidera Ukachukwu is coming into the game. Chi.
He replaces Arlon Masharev.
Good ball movement here. 5-star, and then it's going to lead to a good look and a good result.
Three-pointers good by number 8, Jason
Van Horn Jr. has 8 now for number 8, and getting fouled is Worth, sophomore. Going to have an opportunity to go shoot 2.
2 shots for number 0, Braden Worth. Fouls on number 0, Keelan Long, his first team sack. Team's first target.
First free throw is good. Under 2 minutes to go here prior to halftime. Shot a no-go there.
Nice rebound by Lyman there.
And Worth to get fouled and have a chance to go shoot two.
Fouls on number 8, Jason Van Horn Jr.
Braden's got 7 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist so far here in this one. First free throw is good.
Yeah, I think Braden Worth has probably been one of the most improved players in the Prolific program since he's joined. He's been on both the Prolific teams and the Napa Christian teams before Prolific.
Free throw is good by Braden Worth.
So 31-20, 1:15 to go here prior to halftime. And they go back inside and gets it done.
So I think one of the cool things about number 0, Braden Worth, is his family. When Emmanuel Jogbani, another player on the team, came to the United States, they took him in, and they've had him at their house now for 3 years. And I had a chance to talk to Braden's dad, Jerry, yesterday, and he just tells me about how, you know, Emmanuel is a part of the family. He goes on all the trips with them, you know, and that's one of the great things about these programs is they kind of, you know, I don't think the Worth family would have expected to ever find a second son in Emmanuel, but now they have a second son in him, and it's just, you know, it's just one of the many great things, and it's basketball bringing these people together, which I think is awesome.
Absolutely. 36-23. And we're going to get a foul there.
Looks like for 5-star, we got number 4 and number 5, Adrian Marcus and Jaden Nasser checking into the game. Both Marcus and Nasser have been pretty big contributors so far to the 5-Star Academy team in this game. So we'll be looking to see them score, play some good defense like they've been doing.
Tough shot.
Almost went in.
36-23 is our score here at half. We'll be back. This is the grind session.
Here we'll come on this side.
All right, here with Coach Van Horn and team leads here in this first half. I know hearing you talk yesterday, it was the first time you guys had to get used to a 24-second shot clock. How's that adjustment been this weekend for you guys?
Yeah, it was tough at first. We haven't played with a 24 in a long time. So yeah, it was an adjustment, but we've made it, and you know we're working a little bit more efficient now.
All right, and then what's the message for your guys as you get prepared for this third quarter?
We just got to take care of the ball more and continue to execute at a higher level.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck in the second half. Yeah, we'll hear from the crew when we come back. This is the grind session.
Being inside of the play-in is kind of a new experience. But one thing about West Oaks Academy, we look forward to any fight. And that the play-in has definitely been a fight because there's a lot of talent.
We came in as underdogs, they put us in the play-in, so I feel like they tried us on that. Every year, we always can get in the grind session. So when they put our name in the play-in, I knew we had to kill. Every game, you always going to get a beast out of me. I'm always going to play hard, I'm always going to run the floor, I'm always going to get loose balls, I'm always going to rebound.
Playing in this play-in tournament, it means a lot. It's all on the line to get in that top tier of the grind session. It'll change the trajectory of our program.
Playing in this grind session, playing Great opportunity for our guys to get in this league. We battled for the last couple weeks. Now it's time to play someone else. And it's been a great experience so far.
You know, it's a great moment. I tell them life comes down to a few great moments, you know, and all you need is an opportunity. That's what I tell them. As long as you got an opportunity, anything can be accomplished. So the grind session gives us a great opportunity.
I mean, one thing about playing on the grind session, it prepares you for the next level. We've got a lot of talented players, but when you come to the grind session, not only are you playing against really top talent, but I'm talking about the type of talent that you'll see in the NBA. In addition to that, the rules are conducive to our players getting into college. With a 30-second shot clock, now they've moved it to the 24-second shot clock. You know, just the different rules. The refs let you play with a lot more physicality. So all of the top players I've had, they've all told me that playing in the grind session has definitely gotten them prepared for college.
So I just got to tell folks, ready or not, the grind session is here. This is year 11. We're getting ready for all the top teams when we kick off next month and start moving all across the country. Let me change that. All across the world. We're going to be in Hawaii, Jamaica. The list goes on and on. Welcome to the grind session. We're ready to go.
This is the grind session.
Welcome to the grind session, all right? We named it that for a reason. Every day is a grind, every minute is a grind, every play is a grind. Stay tuned for more this season.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass
Mikel
it.
Brown Jr. is officially a Louisville Cardinal. Pat Kelsey gets the signature commitment, one of the highest rated commitments in program history. I think he's a phenomenal talent. And from the high school scouts that I've talked to, I mean, completely raving about this kid. The ability to just control the whole offense in the half court, be the lead ball handler. There's not much he can't do with the basketball.
Mikel Brown, absolute certified bucket. Yeah, he dropped 50 this weekend here in Miami, and he says he's not done yet. He's just getting started. Ranked 7th overall, and he's got the gym full of Division I coaches to watch him, and it didn't take us long to see why. He's got the crossover. He's got the range. He's at the basket. And yeah, man, he's that dude. Mikel Brown, one to watch out for here on the grind session.
My name is Mikel Brown. I'm from Orlando, Florida, and I go to DME Academy. What made me love basketball was seeing my dad play it at a young age. Coming out of the womb, my dad was in college, my mom was still in college, so he always used to bring me to practices, used to give me a ball, put a ball in my hand on the sideline, and just hold it the whole time, maybe dribble it when I was little. Put me in a lot of basketball camps just to have fun, but over time I grew to have fun, and I really wanted to take it serious. Me and my dad really started working hard and getting to it. Some things that inspired me, I would say, would be just my family and what we've been through, and all the sacrifices that my mom and dad had to make for me and my siblings to live a solid life, and we just want to get back to them, and that's what keeps me going during a bad game and gives me motivation. When I hear the word grind session, I think of every single game is going to be a really great game. It ain't going to be no BS game. Everybody has good players on their team. They play together, they play hard. There's no game that's going to be a slouch. You better come into every single game prepared, or you could lose that night. So I'll just say, just all around, you got to compete every single game.
Mikel is having an amazing start to the season, but it doesn't surprise any of us here at DME because he has professional habits. From the way he eats, to the way he sleeps, to the way he trains, to the way he handles his business in the classroom. Mikel is special because he's so hard to guard one-on-one, and he's so able to score, but also create for others. So you really got to kind of pick your poison when you're guarding guys.
His game is 85% mental, 15% physical, so it's just all in the mind and staying sharp and staying focused within the game, and every possession counts. So that's the biggest thing for me. I really don't look at the points side of things. I just want to win. This is the grind session.
Just pop, brand new whip, just hop. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton.
So we have one of the best managers in Major League Baseball history in the building here, in Dusty Baker. I mean, he's a legend here, and he's won a World Series with was it the Astros that he won it with, I believe? Yep. So just awesome to have Dusty here.
I envied his time with the Cubs as well because I'm a Cardinals fan. So
yeah,
everything in me wants to go get a picture, and then all the Cardinal, love I have is like, nah.
No, I mean, I remember being a little kid, and Dusty was always gracious, always nice, always signed autographs for people. He's just on and off the field. He truly is a legendary personality, and we're very lucky to have him here in the building today.
Alisson, the backdoor pass.
Close. That would have been a nice pass if Alisson had delivered that one.
You know what Alisson reminds me of is one of those kids that just get it. Like, basketball loves him.
Absolutely.
Like, he's got a decent shot. He's got an early understanding of the game, even though there's so much room to grow. Like, he's always attempting to do the right thing. Just like that pass there, I know it's going to go in the book as a turnover on the offensive end, but it was the right play. Just the timing, though. His development is going to be anticipating and knowing that's going to come open instead of waiting for the guy to come open.
Exactly, and the combination of in the future for Prolific of Alisson, Decore, and Obi. Obi is, I mean, the combination of those two is going to be kind of Prolific's version of the Spurs Twin Towers, I think, and is really going to help Prolific. So Alisson, he's still new to the United States. He's still learning the language. He's still getting used to everything. But a lot of these players were in his shoes before, and they turned out great. So I think he's in really good hands with the Prolific Prep program.
And then he's got the support of like Joe, who's out here helping coach yesterday and translate for him. So.
Number 8. Jason Van Horn Jr. Assisted on play by Shannon K.
Pass a little errant there.
Yeah, and it usually takes the kid about a year or two to pick it up. Like Emmanuel Jogbani didn't speak a word of English when he came to the United States. Now, I mean, I can have full-blown conversations with Emmanuel. It's really awesome to see their development, like I said, not only on the court, but off the court as well as people.
How about this run for Prolific to kind of get it going here? And 43-25, they've still got a long way to go. So timeout called. It will be back. This is the grind session.
Baseline out of bounds, 5-star Academy.
43-25. And that was just, I don't know what pressure that was. 4 guys came open, sprinting down the floor.
Wow. Threw it to nobody.
Prolific rep green ball.
We got a tip, and it's going to be 5-star basketball. And that's called a makeup call.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, I was just about, I mean, both these teams, I thought it was going to be a little bit of a closer matchup between these two, but I got to give 5-star credit. They're really showing up, and it's an early game, and they're really, I mean, it's not over yet, but they're putting a good, they're really giving it to Prolific Prep Green right now.
Four seconds to go here on the clock. Tough shot. The drive and kick, corner 3. No go there.
Good rebound by Gurgis there. Nice pass there.
Alisson, no. Follow, no good.
I feel like Alisson's missing a lot of layups, so once he starts making those, maybe that can help get Prolific back in the game.
Alisson with the swat there.
Nice block there by Alisson. That's one of his key traits right now, is he's defensively, he's still pretty good. So now 5 stars extended this lead to 20 points now.
Foul number 22, Jediah Wilfred.
Looks like they're going to call the foul there on number 8, Jason Van Horn Jr. It looks like Corey Geeson Jr. is checking back into the game for Prolific Green.
Turnover there.
Marcus
and
again.
Numbers here for 5-star, and they take advantage.
Marcus and Nasser, the combo right now is Prolific Green. Unfortunately, doesn't have an answer for that right now.
Good bucket.
Had a way to get your rebound and put it right back up.
You know, I got a conversation again later today. I'm so on this because I think it's such an important conversation to have.
Absolutely.
I've been thinking more and more about some of the agent stuff, NIL stuff.
Ooh, that was
Nice
a little
reverse.
nifty move by number 4, Adrian Marcus.
Just that, I want get you guys' opinion in between games on this too. I feel like with NIL and the agent stuff that's come into play, and I know we talked about it partly already this weekend. I was thinking more on it as well. I think it's giving kids a false sense of like control. Like they control like the team, the coaches, like there's some kids that are becoming more tougher and tougher to coach.
Absolutely.
To get to buy into a team concept. It's hard to do when you have 18, 19-year-olds that are getting hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, they're making more than the coaches. I think that's the part right there where, you know, if they're making more money than the coach, then their mindset kind of starts to become, well, like this coach needs me in order to have his position. And I agree with you. I don't like that. I think you're going to start seeing some states enact like rules in order to prevent that kind of thing from happening. But you know, it took forever for NIL to get through, and then it like felt like overnight it went through, and then
Wild West.
Yeah, now it's like the Wild West, and I mean, who knows at what point they're going to cap it? I mean, basketball gets a lot of high-end money, but then you got to think about the football too, the money that's going on there. So, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you know, I coached Tyron Stokes for 1 year, and I have people message me on Instagram trying to do autograph deals and things like that. And it's like, you know, I'm friendly with his family, but at the same time, like, it's just crazy to me because that kind of option wasn't there for a high school athlete, even 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So, but no, I agree with you. They definitely need to put more rules in place, and they definitely need to do I think the kids. Some kids are humble about it, but I think the kids that aren't humble about it need to kind of like humble themselves a little bit and realize that the previous generations put them in this position. You know, previous players who weren't able to get these benefits put them in this position. I remember stories when I was in college. I mean, kids couldn't even eat at the cafeteria or eat at certain places without, you know, there being questions about eligibility. So, yeah, it's a two-way street. They just have to navigate it, and it's new. So once they figure all that out, I think it's great. But at the same time, I do feel like the kids definitely do deserve their share of the pie if they're making millions and billions of dollars. Now, I wanted to ask you, AJ. You watched yesterday. You watched Baylor's Tunde Yusufu play, and I wanted to ask you how you felt. What'd you feel about watching him yesterday?
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited that he's at Baylor. I don't know if he will be a day one impact player, not from the perimeter. I think he will be forced to play on the perimeter. He's most comfortable at the block. He's an elite athlete. He has a really good motor. I think he has a chance to be a really good defender. I think his handles need to tighten up in space a little bit. When you get a bump of a transfer that's 24 years old and you can't take that bump on the perimeter and still keep a tight handle.
They might be 28-30 now with the new rules.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a whole other conversation. But when you get that kind of bump, can your handle still stay tight?
We can't see. We got to go check in and check out.
Absolutely. I think Baylor's plan for him is to essentially have him in the VJ Edgecombe role next year.
Let him develop.
One thing, I'll say this real quick before we go to break. His height to me was surprising because I thought he was a little bigger. He's very thick, but, you know, he's 6'5". It's like Darren Peterson's taller than he is. So, yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back. This is The Grind Session.
Thank you again to Contra Costa College men's basketball and and the Contra Costa College Athletic Department, Vice President and President, for hosting the 10th Annual Crush in the Valley Basketball Showcase. Special thanks to Jerry Freitas from the Freitas Hoop Review, on attended all 3 days.
Bring him out, please. First one. Bring him out. First one.
Jordan Tolliver is in the building from Untold Greatness, a valuable member of the Prolific Rep family.
All right, so coming out of this timeout, we were talking about young kid going to Baylor next year, and like I said, again, I'm excited for him. I think it'll be a developmental type deal there that first season. It takes a lot, and I'm not just talking about this kid in particular. It's going to take a lot for freshmen to be impact players day one at a power conference school these days. You're going to have to be an absolute stud to see the floor or have a major role just because of the transfer. We're talking about the transfer now. You know, we're going to get to the point now with the new rule that JUCO doesn't count against your eligibility, right? So let's say if you have a kid that is a 1 year, 2 year reclass, they do a year post grad.
Yep.
Okay. So right now you're looking at a 20-year-old kid, maybe 21. Okay, then you redshirt. You roll somewhere, you redshirt.
Yep.
You're looking at be a 21, 22, maybe even 23-year-old kid. And then you're 4 years. So you can end up being a 27 to 28, almost 29-year-old senior at a Division I level.
Yeah, I
think about that for a minute.
I think at some point, I think the best way to kind of cap that is to make there an age limit of, I would probably put the age limit at maybe 23 or 24. I'd do 24 just to kind of, you know, at least give them a little bit of leeway. But when you start getting past 24, it starts to, I mean, you're going to have 25, 26, 27-year-olds going up against 17-year-olds.
So the problem with that is the portal. So when you have, that's supposed to be the balance. The reason why they removed the JUCO rule is to give kids a chance to develop. So JUCO is almost like an additional post-grad years because of the portal. So if you got guys that could jump from school to school, program to program, it puts the high school kid way behind. So that kid has to have a chance to develop physically. And the only way to allow a kid to develop physically is to give them more time.
Yep.
So it's hard to put a cap on the age when you have the portal, because now the recruiting process is, if you're a kid that's, let's say, borderline mid-major kid to, let's say, high-level D2, right? You're going to have to wait to see where you fit in. So there may be schools that say, hey, I want to offer you, but I got to see what's going on in the portal first.
Right.
That's the speeches that are being given to kids, right? So if you're a mid-major kid, like a Murray State type kid, or so on and so forth, you may, if you get offered, you may have to take that, because if you wait, you're going to pass up an opportunity. Or if you're a kid that's D2, trying to wait on that D1 offer, so on and so forth, you're going to have to take it.
Absolutely.
Because that portal is going to come first. It's first priority right now. So that's the biggest difference in the recruiting process, I think. But now if you're a 4-star, 5-star type kid, you know, obviously the Petersons of the world are your elite ones, your Ikes and so on and so forth. But if you're that kid that's that mid-major talent, you really have to be strategic on where you go. And then where you go cannot have an impact day one.
Absolutely.
So there may be kids that have a power conference offer, but they also have a couple of mid-major offers. I'm not sure if the mid-major route is not even the best. It wouldn't be the best route to take.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if I'm advising a kid, I would say it's, you know, of course you want to go to the biggest school, but playing time is so important, because if you're playing, they're actually, you know, getting the visuals. People are seeing you, as opposed to, you know, you going to a Duke or a UNC or a Kentucky, and then you're the 11th man or 12th man off the bench. And nowadays, people get drafted from almost all the colleges. There's smaller schools, bigger schools. And with the transfer rule now, what you're seeing is a lot of kids. They're going from smaller schools, having a really good year, and then they're benefiting on the NIL side of things and going to these bigger schools.
Here we go in this fourth quarter. 5-star continuing to pick up where they left off.
And one thing also I wanted to say is about the grind session. You know, these games, as opposed to regular high school games, prepare the kids a lot more for the college level because they're playing with a 24-second shot clock. And they go to, college, and they're playing with 30-second shot clock, so they get to add 6 seconds. And then a lot of these other places play with a 30 or a 35, so they're deducting that 5 seconds. So I just feel like, if you're a borderline kid, like you were saying, joining one of these grind session teams really gives you the opportunity to showcase your stuff. So, and also you get to travel around the country too, which I think is another benefit because coaches in places like Arizona and Kentucky and who normally wouldn't see you get a chance to see you as well.
Good shot there.
Nice shot by Georges. So a little bit of a run here by Prolific, and they've knocked it down to 15.
So stops is what the crew needs, and they'll look to get them here. And loose ball there, and we're going to get a foul call. I've been asked before multiple times, especially over the recent years, like somebody that knows me, that knows I travel and do this or, train kids and have a kid that goes to a traditional high school, and they're like, so what's the difference? Why isn't your kid out there yet?
Right.
Well, for one, he's not ready. Two, it's pros and cons to this. So a kid that makes a commitment to play prep, they're sacrificing something. And what they're sacrificing is the traditional crowds, the cheerleaders, the proms, the homecomings, things of that nature. What they're gaining is an opportunity to get better every day. It's not the games, it's the practices for me.
100%.
So I said, I was talking to Anthony Filesi prior to the season starting. And I seen him over the summer. My son plays in the same summer circuit as him, different age group, but ran to him. And
he's rose in the rankings recently also, Filesi.
And I told him, I said, I hope, since AJ's there, that you guard him in practice every day. Don't ever be on the same team if you are scrimmaging, because that's his benefit of being prep. Hey, I get to guard an NBA-level player every day in practice. That's going to make you better. You're not going to find that anywhere else. At no traditional high school, it's rare to find. But here in our league, we have those situations every day with multiple teams that you're playing, practicing as high-level talent. There's going to be Division I talent or possibly pros. And if you're a kid that needs to get better, that's where your biggest growth is. There's no doubt in my mind, Akizi Jr. I knew him before he got to Prolific. My son and him were in the same camps together. They're in the same grade. His growth in the year and some change that he's been here is tremendous. He had the classic big man problems, bringing the ball down by his waist, a little awkward, kind of growing into his body and kind of jumping off one foot instead of finishing off two. But his ability to practice with other elite players and every day, just within 6 months, he had developed more than he would have 4 years or 3 years at a traditional high school.
Absolutely.
So for kids, it makes sense, and that's the growth that you see with traditional compared to our league.
Yeah, I can tell you from personal experience being at the Prolific practices, they are intense, they are very thorough and very organized. It's a completely different thing than a high school practice where you're going to classes during the day. I mean, the kids at Prolific and other schools still go to classes, but the basketball, the gym is open 24 hours a day. If they want to go in there and shoot some shots at 10 p.m., midnight, whenever they want, as opposed to, for instance, California has a rule that you can only be in the gym for certain hours, so they're not allowed to, have those extra time. Now, granted, they still find that extra time, but it's just so many more opportunities. Nice layup there by Bodie Lyman. But there's lots of opportunities there at the prep level I also think the weight training that they get at that level really prepares them and gets them going. With Obi, it was a weight thing for sure. He needed to gain some weight. He got in the gym with JoJo, who's one of their trainers at Prolific. And he got in that gym, and you can just see the difference. I saw Emmanuel Jagbani shooting the other day, and when he first came here, his shot just was like so awkward, twisted, turning, da-da-da. You know, I just stood underneath the basket and watched him shoot. And the way the ball comes off of his hands now, it's like an NBA pro shot. Now, he's still got a lot of work to do, and a lot of these guys have work. But I agree with you. The amount of improvement that you can make at a prep school over time, I think, is much greater than at a public school or even a private school. But at the same time, you're right. You need to know when your kid's ready, because I think a lot of times it works out best when it's like junior or senior year. It's very, very rare at the prep level that you see a freshman or sophomore. That's why I have a lot of respect for a guy like Brandon Mason Jr., who's going to literally be playing in this league for 2 years, and he's only a sophomore. So when he's a senior, I mean, his senior years, if I were him,
good throw down there. Big time, man. He's going to get teed up about it, and I don't think he cares.
Yeah, he just probably got the slam dunk of the weekend right there. Slammed. I lost my train of thought there.
Listen.
Such a dunk right there.
My goodness.
So Worth will go to the line here.
Free throws are good by Braden Worth. That's 13 foul on White.
So it looks like Corey Geeson Jr. is going to check back into the game for Alassane Ducore.
Geeson Jr. He replaces Alassane Ducore.
62-45, just under 5 minutes to go here in this ball game.
I think the key thing on a dunk like that to tell your players that don't let it get in your head. It happens to everyone. Even the best get dunked on. Just got to kind of move on to the next play. So number 33, Bodie Lyman will inbound it here. There's Worth.
Foul on the floor, shooting 2, double bonus.
Looks like the foul's going to be on number 4, Adrian Marcus.
Foul on the floor is number 4, Adrian Marcus, team's 5th.
So Prolific Green's going to be in the bonus the rest of the way.
First free throw.
That free throw's good.
Checking the game for 5-star Academy number 22, Jediah Wilford.
If I'm Prolific, I'm trying to get this to 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Around 10 by the 2-minute mark, or just under 10. It's going to start with the idea of maybe getting a turkey. 3 straight stops.
So I believe next weekend in Arizona, we'll be seeing this Prolific Green team playing some games. So get a chance to see these guys next weekend in Phoenix.
It's jam-packed weekend.
Yeah,
like always, the
yeah.
grind session.
It's always,
as I get the eye roll from Jess over here, the bun is not pleased. Geeson fighting for the rebound. The crew will come up with it. They thought about a 3. They will shoot a 3, and that won't go.
Lyman getting in there, just got back-to-back plays, making sure Prolific gets to hang on to the ball here. Good pass by Worth.
Oh, missed Bunny there.
It's kind of how the game's been going for Prolific Green today.
Foul play number 25, Corey Geeson Jr.
I like that Corey competed on that. Didn't give up that dunk.
I agree. He's a big body. Big body to have in there. Going to get a slew of subs coming in here. Joshua Henderson, Arlon Marshaliev and Zion Unars.
He misses both free throws.
We got the best PA announcer in the world going right now. 62-47.
Good old Phil. So Nasser has the ball right now. He's had a really good game, and so has number 4, Adrian Marcus. And
Side out of bounds, 14 on the shot clock. 14 on the shot clock, side out of bounds.
so we're gonna redo that one.
Let's look at that next weekend. Some of the games I'm highlighting, I'd like to see Dream City, Iowa United.
Yep.
That'd be a challenge for Iowa United. They're still trying to figure out how to compete with the top 2, 3, 4 teams in the league. But they're getting better.
Yep. Nasser with the dunk there.
I hear Accelerated Prep got some new pieces, got some size. And
okay. I don't know if you saw this, but DNA Prep beat West Oaks in a tournament. So.
No.
Yeah, they did. I think it was
the young
80 to
DNA,
70.
Robinson's team?
Robinson had a great game that game. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say my opinion.
I was surprised.
Remember, a lot of people take everything I say personal, and it's just. I mean,
You're just doing your job. You're just doing your job.
I want to see everybody succeed. I love all of our kids. I keep track of them while they're here, when they're not here, when they move on and go to the next level.
I personally, I mean, you know, I think the criticism's the better part. You know, it's all these kids are used. A lot of them are used to being praised, but when you can get a little criticism in there, you know, and be able to take it, I think that's the thing. Be able to take the criticism and the coaching and stuff and absorb it. I think that's a really good trait for any player because, you know, if you show that you're able to do those things, that you're able to be coachable, you know, you're not gonna, you know, cause a distraction. I think, you know,
I think there's no reason that West Oaks should not be a top 5 team in our league.
Oh man, yeah, they have a lot of pieces, and I mean,
like if you look at if you were in like 2K in their roster and putting together free agents and trades,
yeah,
like there's nothing missing as far as like size or shooter or athletes or guards.
Yeah,
they just have not had chemistry. It's like, I mean, it's not working.
That's a team that could get like a 7 or an 8 seed or a 9 seed in the tournament and be dangerous. Exactly, you know, that they could beat maybe a Utah Prep or a Dream City in a game. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see how everything shakes out. We've got, what do we have? We have about a month and a half left of games. So.
I don't see a Utah making it very far this year, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, it'll always be interesting. They just got pieces too, so you know, Xavion Staten is a big pickup for Utah. So Joshua Henderson here at the line, shooting 2. He hits the first.
Second free throw is also good. Full timeout on the floor by head coach Stephen.
All right, we got a timeout. We'll be back. This is the grind session.
1:43 left in the game. 54-67. 5-Star Academy leads. Prolific Prep Green. Coming up next at 10:45 a.m. is Golden State Prep Black. First Simpson. That will be followed by Dream City Christian and Albuquerque Prep. And at 2:15, Prolific Prep will play Rosemary Academy. And at 4 o'clock, the 17th and final game of the Crush the Valley Basketball Showcase, Golden State Prep Gray will play 5-Star Academy. Special thanks to Devin Anthony, the assigner for this Crush the Mountain Basketball Showcase. We had 51 referee assignments this weekend. We appreciate all the officials Friday, Saturday, and Sunday covering all 17 games of the showcase. Thank you to the officials and Devin Anthony for refereeing this weekend.
All right, some pressure here by the crew. Wow.
So, AJ, while I have a chance here, just want to let you know I did have a chance to talk to some of the people at Prolific, and Nico Bundalo will not play today.
Okay.
He will be out with the injury. So
he was a little shaken up yesterday.
It's gonna shake up the starting lineup a little bit for Prolific. I'm guessing they're gonna put Mozzie Mosley in the starting lineup, but that's just a guess on my part. But yeah, today we're not going to see Nico Bundalo in the game against Rosemary Anderson. So just want to let everyone know that.
Basket is good by Corey Geeson Jr., assisted by Arlon Machado.
We'll see this 5-Star Academy later this afternoon. So
yep, they have a doubleheader today, the good old basketball doubleheader.
Geeson.
Nice shot by Geeson.
Okay, Corey.
You know, I think Coach Bernardi could use Geeson and potentially, of course, Alisson, you know, off the bench, of course, for the regular Prolific team when the tournament time comes. You know, tournament time comes, you want to extend that bench a little bit, make sure you have backups, and I think Alisson and I think Corey are two players that could potentially help. I think another guy who's played some games already for Prolific crew this year is Blake Pye as well. So those are three guys to look out for. Another basket by Adrian Marcus. I think Marcus and Nasser really showed today that, you know, they could be D1 players.
How about Corey, man? Still playing hard.
Yep, absolutely.
Corey Geeson Jr.
Another dunk for Jedediah Wilfred. All right, we're going to wrap this one up here. 12 seconds, 11 seconds. Let's see what number 21, Joshua Henderson with the layup.
Number 21, Joshua Henderson out of Texas.
So 5-Star gets the first win. And like AJ said, they will be playing later today, so we get to see them one more time.
All right, we'll have the interview with the player of the game coming up in just a bit. This is the grind session.
Our next game will tip at 10:45 Pacific Standard Time. Golden State Prep Black in the black uniforms as the visitors will play Simpson University. Special shout out to Steve Ball making it down from Napa, California for these early Sunday morning games. Coach Chris, you're up.
Change picture real quick.
Oh.
Say it again.
44. 44. 44.
You might do me a favor. I'm going to take a picture with Dusty.
Oh, yeah. Right up. Hold on, I got you. Hey, what was his final number? 2375. Light work. Some slight. Right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm here with the player of the game, Jaden. Good win for you guys, man. I know you got two games here today, but how did it feel? First of all, I was talking to your coach yesterday about you guys adjusting to the shot clock. How's that been for you this weekend? What you think about your performances?
It's been pretty smooth, honestly. You know, normally we're used to playing with no shot clock, so coming in, making that adjustment, it's pretty good. It gets us to play faster. We just got to contribute, execute a little faster, and we're good. Just work as a team, get the shot up faster, and that's how we play ball in this game.
And let's talk about your game, too, for coaches that are watching. I know you had a good performance today, but give us the MO on your game. Typically, what type of player you are, and what do you think your strengths are?
You know, I'm typically like a combo guard. I'm playing a 1 right now. I'm trying to get my teammates involved more into a point guard status. But if my team needs me to take over, go get a bucket, you know, I'll go get that. But I'm always looking for my teammates first.
Or catch a body.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, man, congratulations. We'll see you later today. Stick around. We got another good matchup coming up. This is the Grind Session.
All right, man. Good job. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.